Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. A little bit late, but that's all right. YouTube just had a little bit of a wobble. Um, Not with this, with uploading some videos. So just had to finish that off. But I'm here now. So welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm Claire Louise Hay, and in this, I'm going to be doing some channeling for twin flames or divine masculine, divine feminine, meaning high vibration masculine, high vibration feminine. They've done the work on themselves, whole people, getting into healthy relationships and how to do that and what the guides want to tell us all about that. I will also be giving mini reads as well for donations. So if you want one of those, check out the pinned comment. The comment that's pinned up top of the live chat. That tells you how to get one of those mini reads. They are, I'm trying to multitask here. They are by donation. So, yeah, there's a PayPal link in that pinned comment for your donation. You can also use Super Chat or Super Sticker here on YouTube if that's easier for you. Do that. And also, after you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading. Hi, Maria. Yeah, gotta keep those videos. So I was just doing a couple of dailies, and YouTube didn't upload one of them properly, so I just tried to do it before I did the show. While I remember like what it was about, to do the title and stuff like that. Coffee. Okay, now I can settle down. That was a bit of a rush. Right. What do the guides want to tell us today? Chicken's in. She's not happy on that seat, probably because the cushion's flopped down a little bit. She's going to come up there? Chicken, you're going to come up there. On the bed. Come here. Come sit with us, Chicken. It's been a while since she's been in for this. Okay, let's get some cards out. What do the guides want to tell us today? Got some new shorts on. They're really cute. Got a flower on them. Got a bit of breakfast down them there. White. Like, it's just impossible not to throw food down something that's white. And it doesn't happen with other colours. As soon as you put something white on food, just throw it down yourself. So annoying. But they're cute shorts. I got these last time I went to the dentist. Got a few things, in fact. But because I was sick immediately afterwards, honestly, when I came back from the dentist, I felt so bad. I got home, I put my bag from travelling, which I'm one of those people that unpacks it straight away. I put my bag there. I didn't take anything out of it apart from my phone. I went to have a shower, put my jammies on, closed all the curtains, went straight to bed. That's how sick I was feeling. I got home at like 3:30 in the afternoon. I felt dreadful. And the bag didn't even get unpacked the next day. It was 2 days later that was how sick I was. But because I bought some clothes, not only did they not get unpacked for a few days, but I kind of put them away and forgot about them. Hi, David. Morning. I've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant card is about long-term stuff, the stuff that will stick around. It can be about marriage. It can be about traditions, traditional relationships, long-term stuff. Just did a couple of very interesting readings. I did 13th and 14th of April, which 13th of April is Songkran Festival here, which is the Thai New Year. And we've got a lot of stuff going on in this island coming up. I'm going to have a very busy time of partying very soon because we've got a Spotlight Festival, which is like all food and all kinds of things, showcasing the island on the beach for a couple of days toward the end of this week. When is that? Yeah, 7th, 8th weekend, Friday, Saturday. Then on the 11th, we've got a fight night. On the 13th is Songkran. I won't be working on Friday the 14th. Next Friday. This Friday I'll be working, but next Friday. And then what? And then my birthday is the weekend after that too. Whew, party central. That's after me like not going out for a very long time. I didn't even go out this weekend. In fact, yeah, we just had a weekend. How was your weekend? I had a really good, nice weekend, a full weekend, but I didn't go out. I mean, I went for a coffee with my friend, but that's about it. I went for an amazing massage yesterday. She hurt me, but it was good. I needed it. I had a problem with this side of my neck for quite a long time, really. But this particular lady, she really laid into it, and this all around this shoulder. So I'm going back to her on Thursday. She needs to do it again. Three of Cups. We've got reunion energy here. That's why I was mentioning it. Yeah, I just made the energy updates for the 13th and 14th. 13th being Songkran, 14th being the day after Songkran. And because Songkran is such an amazing festival, it's the Thai New Year. It's when water is used to bless and wash away sins or anything, any energy from the previous year, really. It's meant to be the elders that bless people with water. But what happens is it just turns into a major water fight. The whole country turns into a water fight. It's so much fun. So pool parties and all kinds of things. And because it's so much fun, if you've ever been to it, you'll want to come back to Thailand each year for the 13th of April. And so a lot of people do, right? And so usually Songkran, pre-COVID, of course. Last year we had one, but there wasn't many people about. But this year, oh my God, it's really busy. So of course there's going to be so many people coming back. So usually pre-COVID, or I would see people that I knew years ago kind of thing, because they'd turn up again. Anyway, the 13th of April read that I just did said, someone from the past showing up and inviting you on something, but it's that friend, lover, grey zone. You know those ones where someone invites you to do something as a friend, but they don't expect you to be a friend, they expect you to be a lover, like taking you away somewhere. Oh, you share my hotel room and stuff like that. It's like, So that's going to be interesting. We've got a reunion here. Nine of Pentacles. That's better. Stop squeaking. Nine of Pentacles, single independent, calling a shot. Long-term reunion, Nine of Pentacles, single independent. So you're able to take up offers if you want. Ten of Swords, painful ending and then investing in something new. This feels to me here like you kind of invested some energy long-term in something, the Hierophant, expecting something to happen, even if that is just like waiting around for the one that you want. Being single, independent, waiting for a particular type that you know is your type that's coming, kind of thing. Then a reunion happens. You're single, independent, able to, or someone comes in. It doesn't have to be a reunion. You're single, independent, so you're able to take it, but it means that you need to let go of that long-held desire or whether to invest into something new. Hey, Robin. Oh. Well, I was expecting like just somebody new. Tell us more. Page of Pentacles. This starts off as a small offer, yeah. I just want to go there. Judgment, decision. Something karmic about it as well. Not like I'm not saying karmic like tarot readers use the word karmic as meaning a bad relationship. I mean karmic as in what's rightfully yours, what you're attracting. Law of attraction style. Law of attraction style. Hi Johnny. Hi Robin. Okay, how interesting. And so different than last time's energy. So this could be someone new coming in that has you letting go of waiting around for someone or waiting around for something particular. giving you an offer and you thinking, okay, I might go for it. Hang on. It's getting a bit too sunny already. Oh, there's two people meditating out there by the pool. That's nice. Let's find out more about this. Feels like a small offer, but maybe something that you want to take up. It's a bit cold. You can, Johnny. Check out that pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat that tells you how to get a mini read. It's by donations. There's a PayPal link in that comment for your donation. Or you can use Super Chat, Super Sticker here. David, Water Festival, you did it twice. It is a blast, hey. Yeah, it's so much fun. And it was cancelled. For the first 2 years of Songkran, the first 2 years of COVID, the first year it was cancelled, but then they gave us like a fake one months later to make up for it. But there's hardly anyone on the island, so. But it was still fun. And then the next year it was completely cancelled, and that's we weren't allowed to do anything. And in fact, they went to the point of like no alcohol sales or anything to make sure that we didn't do it. So that sucked. And then last year, yeah, we had it last year, but the island was quiet. So, but it was still fun. It was just like us that live on this island doing Songkran by ourselves. It was good. There were a few tourists here, but at that point, you know, the travel was still difficult last year, so it hadn't opened up properly. Not like it is now. I mean, it's just packed out. It's packed out. I've never known the island like this. This time of year, April, it's usually gone quiet by now. Well, of course, for Songkran it picks up again, but it's usually quiet by now. But it's not. It's been high season all along. High season hasn't ended this year. I believe it's quiet in Phuket. My friend was just in Phuket and said it's really quiet there. But nah, banging on this island, it's great. So, guides, what do you want to tell us? What else? It's an excellent festival. Yeah, I would recommend it to anybody. And Lukratong as well is amazing too. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Starting off with Wisdom, which is the High Priestess card. And then we've got Beltane, which is the Lover's card. And then we've got Litha, which is the Sun card. That is quite something. That's like your intuition and then you intuitively knowing about someone and lovers to like getting pregnant or those kind of energies, starting something. Let me just see the Wisdom. Let's just check out this Wisdom card for this deck. Yeah, High Priestess. Combining intelligence and intuition, seeking the whole truth. Seeking the whole truth. It's a balance of energies, you know. We can't go off intuition alone because you know what we're like. We call it intuition, but then half of it's feelings and it's or just what we're thinking or our fears and stuff like that. We lead ourselves astray by just going off intuition. So we've got to use our mental faculties too, our sense. We've got to match. And that's the balance of masculine and feminine, isn't it? The logical and the intuitive. So it's about balancing those up, which is why the guides have been going on so much about trying to pull us out of that codependency, pull us out of that all intuitive, wishful thinking kind of, they're the person for me, even though it's toxic and dysfunctional. Giving us more sense, you know. So once you get into that balance of logical, so you're not, you know, it's like the limerence thing. You can be limerent, but then teach yourself to slow down and to use your mind a little bit more, and maybe ask yourself, why am I so limerent toward this person, attracted toward this person, falling in love with this person? Is it like a rerun of a previous thing? Are they reminding me? Is it familiar? Are they reminding me of family stuff? We can have a lot of sense about it. So that wisdom card is all about that balance. Perhaps ready to meet someone who is right, because then we can ascertain whether they're truly right for us or not, which is something a lot of us have not even been able to do before. And we might look back and see that we've not been able to do that. Others. Beltane. Peak of life, sweetest and the best, revelers, maypole, passionate god and goddess, highlights both holiday itself. Yeah, it's a party, and it's the lovers, and it's coming together, it's sexuality, and making a decision that makes your heart happy. Prolific life generally follows. It's following your heart, but it's making good choice at the same time. So this is why I've got the wisdom card before it. It's saying, this is not just about meeting someone and going, oh, they're my twin flame because of this feeling that I've got, then going for it blindly and then getting into a dysfunctional relationship. Nor is it about being completely logical and like, okay, I'm going to date this person and have these rules kind of thing. It's the mixture of the two. And then you get into this sweetness of coming together with someone which is right for you, and you know it. Not only just do you feel it, but you know it too. And it says prolific life generally follows. Well, it's followed by prolific life with the sun card, Litha, which is on the next page. There's a sense that everything is pleasant and sweet. So it's like there's nothing wrong about it. It's all good. The sun is warm, fruit is sweet, no one's in a rush. Everyday moments are dripping with pleasure. Sounds great, doesn't it? There's a feeling of success and accomplishment without stress or strife. Even a strong man in his prime, full of potential and plans, finds the time to pet a bunny. Because after this holiday, the days begin to shorten, and there's a tiniest hint of melancholy and blah, blah, blah. Let's go to the dark side then. But let's not. This is really good. So we may have learned enough that when we meet the one that's right for us, we'll know it and feel it. That'd be nice, right? And being right for us and knowing it in our minds, and also the limerence thing, falling for them, feeling it. Anyone want a mini read? Get your donations in and batch them all up after I've done this rough. This again, Divine Feminine, your energy at the moment is affecting Divine Masculine ideas and stuff. I'm struggling getting temperatures right today in here. The one of air. Dreams. Divine guidance. The universe wishes to provide information to give it freely as a gift. However, we must be receptive and cultivate a quiet mind, or the gift is lost to us. Settle down, quit striving, and just receive. Okay. I got this new app on my watch to tell me whether I'm recovered enough from workouts to do anything. It's been on rest, do nothing for over 24 hours now. I didn't do nothing yesterday either. I went on a 7-kilometer walk in the morning because I wanted to. It was gentle, zone 1, zone 2 only. I might have tapped into zone 3 uphill, but I can't do nothing. It was telling me to do nothing. Better change its mind by the afternoon because I'm going training. If it says do nothing or not, I'm going training. It uses like heart rate variability which I hadn't realized. Heart rate variability, you do a workout and it goes down, and then when you recover, it goes back up again. Because I've noticed that my heart rate variability is very high. I can get it to like 170, 130, and then it drops down to like 20 or 30 after a workout, and then goes back up again, up and down during the day. And resting heart rate, it goes off, which my resting heart rate went up with my last batch of thingies. Antibiotics. Antibiotics wreck my heart rate variability and my resting heart rate. Really not good for our health at all, but of course need to take them when you're having surgery, so I have been. Yeah, it's still not recovered. I've still not recovered from that, and that was when? A month ago now? Not good. And I'm doing it, like my probiotics and all of that. I'm eating pickles. I'm making pickles. Pickled cucumbers, pickled red cabbage, pickled red onions. Making pickles for gut bacteria stuff. Making a fire next. She is nurturing a flame now, I think. Maiden of fire. Divine feminine nurturing a flame. No, the maiden of fire. She lights a single candle. She gives the first spark of inspiration. I had a dream last night about meeting somebody new. I very rarely get attracted to anyone, and because I'm very particular in what I like. And in my dream, I was really attracted to this guy and flirting with him. I very rarely flirt with anyone. I'm on a second coffee. I've got another hot one down there. Oh, yeah. Right, everyone's very quiet this morning. What's up? What's going on? I'm not watching like creepers again. 8 of water and 3 of air. What's this message? So you're inspiring something. 8 of water. Magic and transformation. It's a time of powerful change. Your intent and decisions will have long-term ramifications and will shape the directions being determined at this time. You have the power to create the transformation you seek. It is a time of change. Can you feel it? Did you watch the energy update for today? Being the 3rd of April. It was about that, something's just around the corner. Energy. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it especially today. It's a time of change right now. That dream, it got me into another energy. It's like, wow, I've not felt that for a while. That openness to somebody, and it's just a fictional character in my dream as well. 3 of that. But an interesting energy. Scrying. The 3 of air represents finding the truth by looking at something with different eyes or from another point of view. Just as a reflective scrying surface is different than a mirror and shows hidden yet significant information, so we find unperceived yet important truths when looking at something through a different lens. You're looking at someone through a different lens. You're feeling it too, yeah. Interesting, huh? I hope so. Well, it makes sense. It makes sense with all of the upcoming things. Remember this festival that's going to happen this weekend last year? I saw a guy that I used to work with when I was like early 20s. I didn't realize it at the time. I looked at him and he looked at me, and I thought it was someone that I knew from Australia. And it was only the next day. It kept on. I didn't say hello or anything to him, but it kept on popping. His face popped into my mind a few times, and then I saw a name, Tony, and then it was like Tony Barrick. It's Tony Barrick, and Tony Barrick was the trainer when I got a corporate job after I left uni. It was him. I didn't say hello to him. My God, I should have done. I just thought he was some old guy that I knew from Australia. He looked like one of the old dudes. Kind of looks like Should have been in the Rolling Stones. Obviously good looking in his time. Anyway, if he shows up again, I'll say hello to him this time, because I'll know who he is. Oh, Ace of Water and Mercury. Ace of Water, falling in love. Two of Fire, Mercury. Thinking. The Ace of Water. That's a great sign. It's about time. It's been enough lessons, right? I'm sick of it. All of this homework. It's all just been like a lot of homework, a lot of book work. You know, all this stuff that we've been doing. It's all been theory and all of that. It's like, could you bring someone in? Like, I want to feel something now. Oh, it was quite nice when Bibi was here, but that was only 3 days, and he's fallen off the radar now because he can't come back until he's sorted stuff out there, and that's not happening as he thought it would. So that's just gone down the drain. The Ace of Water represents a relationship that promises to grow into something more, something fulfilling, something powerful, something divine. And the Two of Fire is Mercury. The importance of communication. Yes. Either there's something that must be said or something that must be heard. The surrounding cards will help identify. Falling in love. It needs to be communicated. You need to tell them when it happens. Communicate your limerence. I'm sure we will. It's about time. I haven't fallen for anyone for such a long time. My God, it's been years. Yeah. But I've learned a lot in that time. Okay. I think miserable ladies are called for here. The Tarot of Miserable Ladies. To bring it down to earth of like, give us some details here. Give us the deets. What's going to go on? Because we seem to be being told that someone's coming in that usurps whoever or whatever we've been waiting for. Cold. So tell us more. Tell us more, guides. Queen of Wands, you're very attractive right now. Got it going on. Cold. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Huh? I've not heard anything from the Divine Masculine in this reading so far. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Sometimes communication is painfully clear. There's no pretending the truth is anything but what it is. It cuts, it hurts, and you don't have to pretend it doesn't. Ouch. Ooh. So that could be you breaking hearts, because the Queen of Wands is very attractive, right? And so, but you might be giving some people the truth, cracking onto you, and you're like, you're not for me. You're not the one for me. Breaking hearts. But I don't really think it's breaking hearts. I think it's breaking expectations or something like that. The King of Pentacles. Someone that's very stable. Oh, okay. Breaking their heart. Okay. So someone that's very stable, perhaps good on paper, that kind of thing, might have thought that you'd settle for them. But no. Alas, no. We want it all. So you're breaking their heart. So you might be doing a face palm like this when you realise you've broken someone's heart. When they come to you thinking, I'm the solid option. But you just haven't fallen for them. because you're limerent. Someone that's not limerent could, apparently, I think. I think that's what they do. They just choose someone and they can get into a relationship with them. But we can't do that when we're limerent. If it's not there, it's not there. If the feeling's not there, it's just not there. So you're breaking the King of Pentacles' heart. Really cold. It's like cold coffee. Two of Pentacles. And I'm eating so much lately. I'm eating like 5 or 6 meals a day and I'm still losing weight. It's good. But it's stopping me from sleeping properly. I need to eat even more. And I'm a bit worried because I've got to it's 2 months off, yeah, but I'm already worried about it. Not eating anything after 8 p.m. and then going to hospital in the morning to get blood drawn and all of that, which before was not a problem for me, but now I am just so freaking hungry all the time. And losing weight, so I'm not eating enough still with the amount of activity that I'm doing. That I'm worried about that now. Like, how will I sleep? How will I even manage to get myself to hospital without having breakfast in the morning? I can do it, but it's not going to be comfortable. I'm going to have to take something with me to eat. So as soon as they've taken my blood, I'll eat straight away. Anyway, Two of Pentacles. I get really cold as well when I'm losing weight. Two of Pentacles. Weighing up your options. Ace of Pentacles, wanting a big offer. The Five of Swords. Competition. Winning. Yeah. So it could be you're not going for the easy option here. Weighing up your options. You've got plenty of options. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in this deck. I just want to read that because of the stones. It's weird. Yes. Gifts of the stone. The gifts of the earth are laid before. When we choose to work with them in harmony, they assist us in our endeavours. Any option pursued seems to carry unlimited potential. An opportunity for prosperity. So investing in something, if we pursue it, could go a long way and we could win. Now, this could be pursuit of someone, or perhaps that you think you've got competition for because they're a good. This is all smacking of you've got someone that is like a sure thing, stable, but you're going to have to break the heart. Otherwise, you're breaking your own heart, and you don't want to do that. Instead, you might be going for someone who everyone is saying, oh, don't go for them. You've got so much competition. They'll be off with someone else or something like that. And you're like, but no, I love them. The Five of Swords. But they're the one that I want. Our society encourages intense competition on many levels and in many areas of life. Even for those who win, there can be conflicted feelings about the situation. Friendly competition is only a few steps removed from conflict. While winning can feel great, it can feel a lot of other things too. Mixed reactions in a competitive situation. And sometimes we can shy away from the one that we really want because of that, because we're like, oh, well, we're attractive, but they're really attractive too. A lot of options. I've got a lot of options. They've got a lot of options. Well, that means we're right for each other. But can you trust them? Can you trust yourself? That's the question. How can cats sleep like that with the face down so that the nose is in the duvet, whatever you want to call it? She often does that. She'll fall asleep with her head up and then it goes down until she's suffocating herself. Coffee 2. A warm coffee. This will be better. Coffee 3. Okay. I have to have second breakfast soon. My metabolism is off the charts right now. It's great. I'm loving it. And it's getting a little bit wearing. I'm having to cook all the time. I like the eating part of it, but all the shopping and the cooking, a bit much. The Nine of Wands. I have to read this one out. I don't know what it's talking about. Wounded Warrior, but it's always different in this deck. The Nine of Wands. Some challenges are harder than others. Nearing the end of her strength, this woman draws on the deepest reserves within her and prepares herself for what she knows will be the final encounter with this particular challenge. Just heard the final countdown song in my head. Final encounter with this particular challenge. Weak, worn, weary, she's not certain of the outcome, but she's prepared to give it all she can. Preparing for the final challenge. This is going to be someone that's going to be tricky. Don't let this flu come back, please. I was fine yesterday. I didn't have any of the throat clearing or nose running. My nose was a little bit drippy this morning just before I put my makeup on. Now I sneeze. Oh. So it's going to be tricky. The right one for you is going to be tricky. They're going to have a lot of options. You're going to have a lot of options. Trust is going to be hard. There's going to be competition. It's not going to be like secure. You're going to have to find that security from within, as are they, of course. But you got this. Nine of Wands is like you've built yourself up. Now you've healed enough. The devil, but temptation, but fears, temptation, all of that kind of thing. Wow. Okay. The Hierophant. We end as we started with a Hierophant, and so I will read it out. From both decks, I was told. The Hierophant from this deck first, the Hierophant, and then from that other deck that we first got it out from. Oh, I wonder why they want me to read it out of that. Hierophant is 5. The teacher understands the theory behind things. We've been doing the book smarts. We've been doing the theory behind this, right? That's what I was just saying. It's all been theory, hasn't it? For so long in this. My God, I remember like this show 2 years ago. It was pretty much saying the same thing, but then it was all like, wait for it. You're on the verge of it. Wait for it. And we were going through lesson after lesson. And they were lying, so we're on the verge of it. The timeline is totally different than ours. The teacher understands the theory behind things. She also knows that moving from theory to practical application is not always a smooth translation. She helps others understand not only the whys and wherefores of a subject, but she also helps them apply knowledge to their everyday lives in ways that make sense for them. This book doesn't make sense. It's got words missing, it's got the wrong words in there, it's terrible. Right. So you've got the theory, you've been learning. Nine of Wands. It's just a matter of putting this all into practice. It's not going to be easy. This person is going to be challenging to you. Not because of other stuff, but because they're the one that you want. Trust. I'm getting trust. It's going to be the issue. Hierophant in that deck. The Hierophant, this one. The Hierophant is represented here by an owl, sitting on the branch of an ancient tree with strong roots. He's reading out of a book in front of a little girl, eagerly sharing his knowledge and wisdom with her. The girl is listening very attentively. The old tree represents traditions grown out of centuries. The card suggests that you can honor these traditions and fulfill society's expectations by embracing existing beliefs and conventions. Old school. Honoring traditions and rituals. Old school. Old school energy, this. Institutionalized knowledge. Accepting conventions. Huh. So it appears that we're going to be old school convention stuff like that, doing things the right way. But it's going to be tricky. There's going to be challenges in it. Huh. Interesting. I just want to get the other deck. This one. Oracle of Mystical Moments that goes with this deck. I don't know why, but I feel like we've got some guidance through this deck. We're doing a pick a card read later. How they're feeling about you is today's pick a card read. Check that out. What a beautiful card. Night Rider. But that's not the card that came out. These are the cards that came out. Morning Dew Girl. And the Elixir of Life. Ooh. So, let's read these out because I don't know what they're about. Morning Dew Girl. I don't use this deck much because it's just... I've never... I connect in with this tarot, the Tarot of Mythical Moments, really well. But this one, I never know what these cards are about. Morning Dew Girl. Face your fears, awareness, consciousness. The woman on this card collects fat raindrops into a basket of leaves. She's called Morning Dew Girl, and she symbolizes the receiving and absorption of all worries and fears. She invites us to start sharing our own feelings and worries. We can collect them and deal with them instead of hiding them deep inside. She stands resolute and strong, ready to face her fears. While fear can be as powerful as a river, once confronted, it may turn out to be as small as a drop of dew. You know, for me, with what this is saying, when I was young, when I was a teenager, my mum used to say to me, Claire, don't go for the good-looking ones. They'll cheat on you, they'll lie, they'll treat you badly. The ugly ones will treat you well. And I guess that's always been in the back of my mind. Which is interesting because my dad's good looking, so she didn't do that. And he didn't treat her particularly well. So she's kind of right in that. But that was probably more to do with, I don't know, both of them. Anyway, fears might come up like that. You might just need to be aware of your fears when they come up. And 15, Elixir of Life. Why are you all so quiet today? Elixir of Life. Healing, consolidation, reinvigoration, truth. A woman is leaning toward a deep red rose. She faces the flower with her eyes. Hang on. Her eyes closed, concentrating on the lush bloom. She's receiving the sweet scent of nature and the energy of life. The wind rustles her hair, whispering the truths of the universe into her ears. She can hear her own breath mingling with the wind. Sitting quietly in nature by a stream or in a garden can help still our wandering mind and heal a troubled heart. I feel like there's one more. Might be that Night Rider. No, it's 2 cards, and it's what we were saying before. Changes in the air. Look, change of seasons and transformation. Excuse me. Change of seasons. I'm feeling it. Things are about to change. At last. Feels like it's true this time as well. Change of seasons, transformation, life's ups and downs, development. In the center of this card stands a woman surrounded by blowing leaves. Beautiful, these cards. Flowers and snowflakes. As the wind blows them swirling up to her, she raises an arm in protection or welcome. We're not sure. This card reminds us that seasons change just as we do. Nothing is ever still. Not a river, not even a mighty oak, and certainly not ours. We're in constant states of transformation. So for those of you that think you're stuck in a rut and it's just been the same, and we've just been doing this theory and the learning and nothing new is happening, it's never going to happen. No, we've got change now. We're in a constant state of transformation. Even when we feel overwhelmed, if we can just quietly be, we'll be moving in spite of ourselves. While life whirls around us, let the certainty of the cycle of seasons be a grounding force. Change will always happen. Transformation, another card of change. Process, identity, seek answers. A woman dressed in a red polka dot dress. A woman is dressed in a red polka dot dress. The upper part has already begun the process of transforming into a butterfly. With her hand, she touches her chest. Is the butterfly a part of her body? Is it a symbol of her soul? Is the woman transforming into a new life? This card leaves us with more questions than answers. Maybe you'll find answers by thinking about how you'd respond to these questions. Am I the person I would like to be? What can I do right now to transform some small part of myself? Oh, I'm living my best life now. I'm completely myself. It's awesome. I'm busy with it too. And that is probably where transformation starts, begins, comes from. There we have it. That's what I've got for you today. Thanks everyone for coming along. If you did come along, I'm just speaking to myself. I feel like that sometimes. It's quiet in here and I feel like I'm just doing it for myself. But that's all right too. No mini reads. Thanks for nobody's donations this morning. What do I do this for? Certainly not for the money. Okay. Check out my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click like on this video before you click off. Check out my YouTube channel later for that pick a card read that I'm putting out today. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Chicken says goodbye to Chicken Cat. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.